We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1991 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that could be sitting in your pocket change and potentially worth thousands of dollars. That's right, some of these pennies have sold for incredible amounts at auctions. So, let's uncover the story behind this coin, what makes it valuable, and how you can spot a rare one. The 1991 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D Mint mark beneath the date on the obverse side. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced over 4.2 billion of these coins, yes, billion with a B. While this makes it a common coin for its time, certain factors can elevate its value to astonishing levels. This penny is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design by Victor David Brenner has stood the test of time, with Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. So, what makes some 1991 D pennies worth thousands of dollars? There are three main factors: errors and varieties. Rare minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets, can make a 1991 D penny highly desirable to collectors. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, where certain design elements, such as the date or lettering, appear double. High-grade coins. Most pennies from 1991 show significant wear and tear because they've been in circulation for decades. However, pennies that are found in mint state condition, especially those graded MS67 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, are extremely rare. These pristine examples can command prices well into the thousands. Unique provenance. Some coins gain value due to their historical significance or being part of famous collections. Always check a coin's story when assessing its value. Now let's talk money. A standard 1991 D penny in circulated condition is only worth its face value of 1 cent. But if you have a high-grade example, things a 1991 D Lincoln penny graded MS67RD, red designation for color, has sold for upwards of $2,000 to $3,000 at auction. Minting errors, like a double die obverse, can push the price even higher, sometimes exceeding $5,000 depending on the rarity and demand. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change, don't overlook those pennies. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to check for doubling, misalignments, or any unusual features on the coin. Pay close attention to the date, the lettering, and Lincoln's profile. Evaluate condition. Look for coins with minimal wear and a bright red color. These are more likely to fetch higher prices. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a rare or high-grade coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. Who knew a tiny penny could hold such big value? So, go check your piggy banks, coin jars, or even your couch cushions. You might just strike gold with a 1991 D penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest coin collecting tips and treasures. Let us know in the comments if you've found any rare pennies. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! This script creates an engaging and informative video with a balance of history, tips, and visuals to captivate viewers and encourage interaction. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Did you know that a simple 2000 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny could be worth thousands of dollars? That's right. What if I told you this seemingly ordinary penny hiding in your pocket change could turn into a fortune? Let's dive into the fascinating history, what to look for, and how these pennies became so valuable. The 2000 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse, or front, of the penny features President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial. These pennies were struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but the no-mint mark variety was produced at the Philadelphia Mint in 2000. Billions of pennies were made, but it's not the quantity. It's the quality and unique errors that make these coins special. Most 2000 pennies are only worth their face value. Certain coins have unique features that make them stand out. Let me break it down for you. Double die errors. Look closely at the lettering on the obverse or reverse. Doubling in Liberty, In God We Trust, or United States of America, can dramatically increase its value. Flip the coin to the reverse and examine the word America. If there's a wide space between the A and M, congratulations! You found a rare wide AM error, which collectors will pay big bucks for. Any cracks or raised bumps caused by damaged dies add rarity to the coin. Even minor die breaks can increase its worth. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much are these pennies actually worth? A regular 2000 no-mint mark penny in circulated condition is typically worth 1 cent, but if you have one with the wide AM variety, it can sell for $200 to $1,000 depending on its condition. Coins with double die errors or other rare imperfections have fetched prices upwards of $3,000 at auctions. For the highest value, make sure your penny is authenticated and graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Examine your penny carefully under a magnifying glass or microscope. Check for wide AM, doubling, or any unusual marks. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning can reduce its value. If you spot something interesting, have the coin graded and authenticated. Sell it on auction sites like eBay or through coin dealers, but be sure to research the market value first. Who knew that a penny from the year 2000 could hold so much value? So, grab those piggy banks, dig through your change jars, and start hunting. You might just strike it rich with one of these amazing coins. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin tips and tricks. Did you know that a 1968 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in your pocket could be worth thousands of dollars? That's right. What seems like an ordinary penny might actually hold extraordinary value. Let's dive into the fascinating history, rare varieties, and what makes this humble coin so collectible today. In 1968, the U.S. Mint struck over 1.7 billion Lincoln pennies at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But here's the key detail. Coins minted in Philadelphia had no mint mark. This was standard practice for coins from Philadelphia until 1979. However, not all 1968 no-mint mark pennies are created equal. Some possess unique errors or exceptional qualities that make them stand out. So, why are some 1968 no-mint mark pennies worth only face value, while others sell for thousands? Let's break it down. Coins in top-tier grades, like Mint State 67 or higher, are incredibly rare for this year. Perfectly struck coins with no visible blemishes can command sky-high prices at auctions. 1968 pennies with minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, are extremely valuable. For example, a penny with a double die on Liberty or In God We Trust can fetch thousands of dollars. Lincoln pennies are among the most collected U.S. coins, and rare examples from popular years like 1968 are always in demand. In recent years, 1968 no-mint mark pennies have shattered expectations at auctions. For instance, a pristine MS-67 coin sold for over $2,500. Even coins in lower grades with unique errors can sell for hundreds or thousands. The key takeaway? If you think your penny is valuable, have it professionally graded and authenticated. Look closely for doubling on letters or unusual shapes in the design. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for scratches, nicks, or wear. A typical penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, it could be an error coin. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Where to sell your penny online auctions: eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections. Trusted local dealers can evaluate your coin. Remember, always research prices and get multiple opinions before selling. Closing thoughts. So, there you have it. The 1968 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just spare change. Its history, potential errors, and high-grade examples make it a collector's dream. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts. Let's keep uncovering hidden treasures together. Could a penny from 1973 make you a fortune? The 1973 Lincoln penny might be sitting in your pocket change, and some of these coins are worth thousands of dollars. Stick around, because in this video, we're diving into the fascinating history of this penny, how to identify valuable ones, and what makes certain 1973 D. Lincoln pennies so incredibly rare. The 1973 D. Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which first started in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1973, the Lincoln cent had already become a staple of American currency. The coin features Victor David Brenner's famous portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. Over 3.5 billion of these pennies were struck in Denver that year. But don't let the high mintage fool you. Hidden treasures can still be found. Not every 1973 D penny is worth more than face value, but there are a few key factors that can make your coin a jackpot. Look for errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. A double die error on the obverse or reverse can make these pennies extremely valuable. Coins in pristine condition, graded by services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch thousands at auctions. A 1973 D penny in MS 67 or higher, that's mint state for you beginners, is exceptionally rare. Most pennies from this year show wear and tear from circulation, so finding one in near-perfect condition is like striking gold. Let's talk numbers. Did you know a 1973 D. Lincoln penny graded MS 67 Plus by PCGS sold for over $2,500 at auction? That's right. A single penny turned into thousands of dollars. Rare errors like double dies or coins struck on defective planchets have also commanded high prices, making these pennies a must-check for collectors. So, how can you tell if your 1973 D penny is worth thousands? Check for the D mint mark below the date. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to spot any doubling on the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile. If you think you've got something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the higher the value. In average circulated condition, a 1973 D penny is worth just 1 cent. But in mint state condition, prices jump dramatically. Error coins and varieties can exceed these numbers, so always do your homework or consult a coin expert. Who knew a tiny penny could hold such incredible value? The 1973 D. Lincoln penny might just be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Check your pocket change, search through old jars, and don't forget to examine those mint marks. If you learned something new or think you've got a valuable 1973 D penny, let us know in the comments below. And if you're passionate about coin collecting or just curious about what treasures might be lurking in your loose change, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more amazing coin stories. We're uncovering the secrets of the 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. A simple coin that could be sitting in your pocket change but might actually be worth thousands of dollars. Let's get started. Let's rewind to 1967, a pivotal year in American history. While the country was embracing the summer of love and witnessing the Apollo program's progress toward the moon, the U.S. Mint was also facing a coin shortage crisis. To combat this, the Mint made a bold decision: eliminate mint marks on all coins minted in 1965, 1966, and 1967. This was done to discourage coin hoarding and streamline production. This is why the 1967 Lincoln penny lacks a mint mark, regardless of whether it was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But don't let its plain appearance fool you. This penny has a fascinating story and hidden value. Now, what makes some of these pennies worth far more than 1 cent? The answer lies in errors, variations, and high-grade examples. First, error coins are always in demand. Some 1967 pennies have been found with striking errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors can significantly increase their value, depending on the severity and rarity. Second, condition is everything. A 1967 penny in poor condition might still be worth just face value. But a penny graded as MS 67 or higher, that's mint state perfection, can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. So, how much are these pennies actually worth? Let's break it down. Worth around 10 cents to $1, depending on where. Values climb to $50 to $150. Recently, a 1967 penny in this condition sold for over $2,000 at auction. Some exceptionally rare examples have even crossed the $3,000 mark. Crazy, right? And if you find a penny with an error, like a double die obverse, those can be worth even more, sometimes upwards of $5,000. Here's how you can check if your 1967 penny is a hidden gem. Look for doubling on letters or numbers, off-center strikes, or cracks in the die. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for scratches, wear, or tarnish. If you believe your coin is in excellent condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can dramatically increase its value. Ready to cash in? You can sell your rare 1967 pennies at coin shows, through online marketplaces like eBay, or at major auctions. Just be sure to do your research and get your coin professionally appraised to ensure you're getting the best price. And there you have it, folks. The 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, a little piece of history that might just make you a small fortune. So, check your coin jars, search your pockets, and who knows, you could be holding onto a treasure. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more tips on rare coins and collectibles. Could a simple penny in your pocket be worth thousands of dollars? Believe it or not, the 1964 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a hidden treasure in the world of coin collecting. Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and jaw-dropping value of this coin. The 1964 D. Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest U.S. mint facilities. 1964 was a significant year for U.S. coins because it marked the transition away from silver in other denominations like dimes and quarters. Though pennies weren't affected, this change created a heightened interest in coins during this era. Over 3.8 billion pennies with the D-Mint mark were minted in Denver that year, making them common at first glance. But not all 1964 D pennies are created equal. What makes the 1964 D penny special? What sets certain 1964 D pennies apart is their condition, rarity, and errors. Here are some key things to watch for. Look for double die obverse, DDO, where the date or letters appear doubled. These errors make coins highly collectible. Pennies graded MS-65 or higher by services like PCGS or NGC are exceptionally rare. Their pristine condition adds significant value. Coins with naturally beautiful toning from oxidation can fetch a premium at auctions. Most 1964 D pennies in average condition are worth 1 to 5 cents, basically face value. Coins with no wear and sharp details can fetch $100 to $500 at auction. Coins with errors like doubling or die cracks have sold for up to $5,000 or more depending on their rarity and collector demand. One example is a 1964 D penny graded MS-67 that sold for an astonishing $7,200 at auction. So, don't underestimate the potential of these coins. Check for the D-Mint mark under the date and look for any unusual details. Coins with no scratches, discoloration, or wear have higher value. Professional grading by PCGS or NGC will confirm your coin's value and condition. Research recent auction prices to gauge demand for your specific coin. From a small penny struck in Denver to a collector's treasure worth thousands, the 1964 D. Lincoln penny is a reminder of the hidden gems that may be hiding in your spare change. Check your coin jars, old collections, or even that dusty piggy bank. You might just uncover a piece of history worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and fascinating stories. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin in your collection? Until next time, happy hunting! We're uncovering the story of the 1985 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin you might have in your pocket or jar right now. Stick around because this little copper coin could be worth thousands of dollars if you know what to look for. The 1985 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the major facilities producing U.S. coins. Over 5.6 billion of these pennies were struck, making them common in circulation. But don't let those numbers fool you. There are rare variations and error coins from this year that make collectors go wild. This penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse, you have Abraham Lincoln's iconic profile designed by Victor David Brenner. a design that's been cherished since 1909. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. Not every 1985 D penny is worth thousands, so what's the secret? Comes down to errors, die varieties, and condition. Mint errors look for raised lines or blobs on the surface caused by cracks in the minting die. Coins struck with an off-center alignment can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on how much of the design is visible. Check for doubling on the lettering, numbers, or Lincoln's profile. High-grade coins in mint state condition, especially those graded MS 67 or higher, are highly sought after. Out of billions minted, only a tiny percentage survive in pristine condition. One such coin, graded MS 68 by PCGS, sold for $3,525 at auction. Check the mint mark. Look for the small d under the date. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to spot any abnormalities. Assess the condition. Is the coin free of scratches, wear, and damage? The better the condition, the higher the value. Get it graded. If you suspect your penny is rare, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and assign a grade. Current values. Circulated condition, typically only worth face value unless it has an error. Uncirculated condition, MS 65 to MS 68, ranges from $10 to over $3,000 depending on the grade. Prices vary widely, but major errors can bring $1,000 or more. Where to sell or find these pennies? Platforms like eBay or heritage auctions are great for rare coins. Visit a reputable coin dealer for an appraisal. These events are ideal for meeting collectors and getting competitive offers. If you're looking to find these pennies, check your piggy banks, old jars, or even rolls from the bank. Hidden treasures could be anywhere. The 1985 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of why coin collecting is so exciting. From historical significance to potential big payouts, this tiny coin packs a punch. Who knows? That penny sitting in your pocket might just be worth thousands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the next hidden gem we uncover. Happy hunting, and may the coins be ever in your favor. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2020 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Stick around, because we're uncovering its history, what makes some of these pennies so valuable, and how to spot one that could make you a small fortune. First, let's talk history. The 2020 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most prolific mints in the United States. Over 4.45 billion of these pennies were minted that year. As part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, first introduced in 1909, the 2020 coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner on the obverse. On the reverse, we still see the Union Shield designed by Lyndall Bass, symbolizing national unity. With so many minted, why are some of these pennies worth so much money? Let's dig in. The real value of the 2020 D penny lies in its errors and rarities. Here are the top reasons some of these coins are fetching big bucks. Some 2020 D pennies have unique errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, and struck-through errors. For example, a penny with a noticeable off-center strike can sell for $100 to $500, depending on the severity and visibility of the error. Double die obverse errors, where letters or numbers appear doubled, are highly sought after. A sharp doubling on Liberty or the date, 2020, can send the value skyrocketing to thousands of dollars. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are exceedingly rare. Out of billions of pennies minted, only a tiny fraction achieve such a high grade, making them highly collectible. Some of these have sold for over $2,000. Occasionally, a penny may have an unusual sheen or toning due to chemical reactions during storage or minting inconsistencies. Collectors pay premium prices for these eye-catching anomalies. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for errors like doubling on the date or letters, cracks, or off-center strikes. Always handle your coins with gloves to avoid smudges or damage. Store them in a protective case or coin flip. If you believe you've found a rare or high-quality penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade certification can significantly boost its value. Depending on the type and visibility of the error, these can sell for anywhere from $100 to $3,000. Recent auctions show these fetching $1,500 to $2,500 or more. While most 2020D pennies in circulation are only worth face value, it's always worth checking for hidden gems. Who knew such a small coin could hold such big value? Whether you're searching through your spare change or scouring rolls of pennies, the thrill of finding a rare and valuable 2020D penny is undeniable. Have you found a rare penny in your collection? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more fascinating coin stories and tips. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Have you ever found a 2014 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in your pocket change? Well, believe it or not, this humble penny could be worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Just 1 cent could make your day or even your year. Stick around, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about its history, what makes it valuable, and how to spot these rare coins. The 2014 Lincoln penny is part of the ongoing series honoring President Abraham Lincoln, the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The design on the front, known as the obverse, has been around since 1909, created by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner. The back, or reverse, features the Union Shield, introduced in 2010 as a symbol of the nation's strength and unity. Now, most 2014 Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, those from Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, which is normal for coins from that mint. But why are some 2014 pennies worth more than face value? Let's find out. Die cracks or cuds, which are visible bumps or lines on the surface of the coin. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in MS67 or higher, that's mint state 67 or better, are incredibly rare. Out of millions of 2014 pennies, only a handful are in near-perfect condition. One 2014 penny in MS67 condition sold for over $2,000 at auction. That's because coins in pristine condition are rare, even for modern coins. Always check your pocket change or coin rolls from the bank. Look for a 2014 date with no mint mark. Get a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the details closely. Pay attention to lettering, Lincoln's profile, and the shield design for errors. If you find a penny that looks flawless or has an error, handle it carefully, preferably with gloves, and store it in a coin holder to avoid scratches. Get it graded. If you believe you have a high-grade or error coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and certification. Let's talk money. Most 2014 no-mint mark pennies are worth only their face value, just 1 cent. But coins with errors or high grades can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Error coins with visible doubling or die cracks can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000. Depending on severity, high-grade MS67 pennies can go for $1,500 to $2,500 at auction. Remember, the coin's rarity and condition play the biggest role in determining its value. So, the next time you're sorting through your coins, take a closer look at those 2014 Lincoln pennies. You might just strike gold. And if you found one with an error or in near-perfect condition, drop a comment below and tell us about it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more tips on coin collecting, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on potential treasures hiding in plain sight. We're diving deep into the fascinating history of this coin and uncovering why some of these pennies are fetching incredible prices in the collector's market. The 1979 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, a timeless design still in use today. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of his birth. In 1979, the U.S. Mint struck over 6 billion Lincoln cents without a mint mark, meaning they were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. While most of these coins are common, a few rare variations and minting errors have made collectors look twice at their loose change. So, what makes the 1979 no-mint mark penny stand out? While the standard coin isn't particularly rare, some coins with unusual characteristics have turned ordinary pennies into collector's treasures. Collectors prize coins with errors like double die obverse, where the lettering or design appears doubled, or off-center strikes, which give the coin a misaligned appearance. These errors occurred during the minting process and were never meant to leave the mint. The value of a 1979 no-mint mark penny depends on its condition, rarity, and the presence of errors. A typical penny in circulated condition is worth just face value. But coins in mint state, especially those with a grade of MS-65 or higher, can be worth anywhere from $10 to $50. Now, here's where things get exciting. Certain error coins or pristine examples of the 1979 penny have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. For example, a double die obverse error recently fetched over $5,000 because of its rarity and exceptional condition. Look for doubling in the text, such as Liberty or In God We Trust. Coins in mint or near mint condition are significantly more valuable. Some pennies struck on foreign planchets or experimental materials may have different weights. And don't forget to use a good magnifying glass to spot fine details. Get it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Research recent sales to understand its market value. List it for auction on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. With a little patience and effort, your penny could turn into a hefty payday. Who knew that a humble penny could be worth thousands of dollars? So go ahead, check your piggy banks, drawers, and coin jars. You might just uncover a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips. We're diving into the fascinating history and the incredible value of the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth thousands of dollars in your collection. Stay tuned as we uncover why this seemingly common penny is actually a hidden gem. At first glance, the 1978 Lincoln penny might seem like any other penny you come across in your pocket change. But did you know that the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in the market today? Before we dive into the value, let's take a quick look at the history behind this iconic coin. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909, features the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a representation of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By 1978, this coin was already a staple of American currency for nearly 70 years. In 1978, most pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally marked the coins with a mint mark P for Philadelphia. However, this is where things get interesting. Some 1978 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, and these are the ones that can be worth a lot of money. Normally, every penny struck at the Philadelphia Mint would have the P mint mark, but due to a small mistake in the production process, a batch of 1978 pennies was produced without it. Now, these coins are highly sought after by collectors because of their rarity. So, what makes these no-mint mark 1978 pennies so special? Let's break it down. The most common variety of the 1978 penny will have the P mint mark, but the no-mint mark version is considered an error coin, which adds a premium to its value. Now, here's the big question. How much is this coin worth? Well, the value of a 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can vary based on its condition, but if it's in excellent or mint state, it can fetch anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s. For example, if your 1978 no-mint mark penny is in mint condition, you could see values reaching $3,000 or more at auction. Even if it's just in good to fine condition, it could still be worth upwards of $300. So, it's definitely worth checking your coin jar for any of these hidden treasures. But, of course, condition is key when determining the value of these coins. A penny that's well-worn or damaged won't be worth as much as one in pristine condition. Now, how do you know if your 1978 penny is the no-mint mark variety? First, take a close look at the coin. The absence of a mint mark on the obverse, right below the date, is the key sign that it could be a rare find. Make sure your penny is not just worn down to the point where the mint mark is no longer visible. A genuine no-mint mark coin will have no mint mark at all in that space. If in doubt, have it authenticated by a professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or a professional coin grading service. So, what should you do if you think you've found a 1978 no-mint mark penny? The best course of action is to have it evaluated by an expert and possibly graded to get the most accurate value. If you're lucky, your penny might be worth a lot more than you expect. To give you an idea of the market, let's take a look at what some 1978 no-mint mark pennies have sold for in recent auctions. Depending on condition and rarity, these coins have been listed for thousands of dollars on sites like eBay and heritage auctions. And it doesn't end there. As collectors' interest in error coins continues to rise, the value of these rarities could continue to climb. So, if you've got a 1978 penny lying around, it might just be time to take a closer look. Who knows? You might have a small fortune waiting for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin-related content. Got a 1978 penny or any other rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your finds.